Put them up, put the horns up, get them up, get them up. Happy Thrash Sundays to you. Happy Thrash Days, everybody. Guys, happy Thrash Days to you. Of course, every Sunday I put up my first listens, all kinds of stuff, hard rock and everything, but I always try to put up a thrashy number because I've always been a huge fan of the thrash music. Young, old, new, whatever. If I haven't heard it, it goes up. We try to do a thrashy number. Today we're doing a band called Vektor. And I just love that logo. Very sci-fi-ish, but very cool looking. Vektor. And I do not know anything about this band, but apparently they seem to be somebodies out there around the somebody scene. So today we're doing a song called Tetrastructural Minds. It's the #1 song on their Spotify, and I really hope I'm getting that right. So we're going to learn about Vektor, then we're going to listen to the song Tetrastructural Minds. And I'm not going to try and say that 5 times for damn sure. So let's get into the band. They have 30,250 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. The top 5 songs on their Spotify. The #1 track is a song we're doing today with 1,303,155 plays. Tetrastructural Minds. #2 is Charging the Void with 1,066,535 plays. Then you've got LCD, Liquid Crystal Disease, 582,000 plays. Recharging the Void. So first you've got #2 song, Charging the Void, and then #4 you've got Recharging the Void, 428,000 plays. And then you've got Cygnus Terminal is the #5 track, 4,669,000 plays. 469,000 plays, guys. Jesus. Let's look into albums. What have they done? What have these guys done? Let's find out right now. Looks to me that they have been out since about 2009-ish, maybe 2008-ish, because you don't just get together as a band and instantly release an album. This here says the first album, Black Future, came out in 2009. Then you've got Outer Isolation. I do believe that is from the album Tetrastructural Minds, is from the 2011 album Outer Isolations, the one we're doing today. And then they've got Terminal Redux from 2016. So it has been a while since they put anything out. Perhaps they are no longer around, or perhaps they are working really, really hard on something new. We will hopefully figure that out. Let's look into related artists. I'm very frothy again, very frothy. We're going to know a lot of these bands, because if you pay attention to the thrashers that we do on the first listens, you're going to know these names. Hexen, we have done them on the first listens. Toxic, we have talked about doing them on the first listens for so many, many, many years. Coroner, we've done on the first listens. Violence, of course, that's old school stuff. Warbringer, we've talked about them. Evil, we have done them on the first listens. Skeleton Witch, of course. Lich King, we have done on the first listens. Havoc, we have done on the first listens. Demolition Hammer, have we done them on the first listens? I want to say we have. It was a request. I could be wrong. Gamma Bomb, of course, I always talk about them. The wonderful Irish thrash band, funny and fantastic and wild and great. And then Heathen, and we have done them on the first listens as well, of course. That's some old school stuff. Heathen never really got the oomph and kaboom that a lot of those Bay Area thrash bands got back in the day, but they were there, and they were doing it. Let's look into the bio for this band, and there is no image for this band, so I will have to hunt something down. But we're going to read the bio, because there is a bio. Good news, guys, there is a bio. A punishing progressive thrash metal unit based out of Philadelphia. The seeds from Vektor were sown in Tempe, Arizona in 2002 by frontman guitarist David DeSanto, initially operating under the moniker Locrane. The band officially morphed into Vektor in 2004 and quickly became one of the leading lights in the region, in the region's fertile metal scene, sharing the stage with notable national acts like Testament, Iced Earth, and Municipal Waste. The band issued their self-released demo, Demolition, in 2006, and began touring both regionally and nationally, eventually inking a deal with Heavy Artillery Records. Their debut album for the label, Black Future, hit the streets in 2009 with their sophomore outing, Outer Isolation, dropping in 2011. The following year saw Vektor move to Earache Records and relocate to Philadelphia. Terminal Redux, their third studio long player and first for outing for earache, was released in 2016. I have heard some mixed stories about Earache Records, and I'm just curious if there's a reason why these guys haven't put an album out since 2016, because I have heard some different things from different bands about Earache Records. But that's not me or here, that's nor here nor there for me to be talking about, sister, girlfriend, child. So, without further ado, we're going to fire up the song Tetrastructural Minds. It's like I'm a smart guy now. I can say big words like that. I'm a smart man. I'm a smart man. So, this is the tip. Give it to you, give it to me, take a taste, have fun. Tetrastructural Minds. Here we go. Could we call them the box of thrash metal? We'll find out. Hear that bass? Wish there was a little more heavy end on this. Definitely progressive, definitely thrashy. I love it when you can hear the bass in there, makes the drummer going for it. It's like a jazz chord. He's got a really growly voice. He's like a little Gollum guy or something. It's like a jazz chord that just like... They're all shredders. They're all damn good. That bass. You gonna put a solo in there too? I mean, they just flawlessly went into a smooth jazz piece. Just makes you want to smoke a cool or something. Oh, that's great. Oh, drummer. Definitely progressive. These guys have their chops in jazz, like they noodle around with it. Got a jazz band on the weekends, play an old cigar bar or something. Great stream. I like that. Very progressive. I could have used a bit more charging the void. Nice big fade in on the distorted guitar there. And we'll stop that. We'll stop that for now. Okay? We'll stop that for now. But I could have used a little more heavy end on there. But when you're doing those jazzy chords, maybe you don't want a lot of heavy end. Bass player was fantastic. Drummer was fantastic. I liked his vocal. A guitar player was fantastic. So yeah, I really did not mind that. It's all over the place. It's a lot to take in, but they seem to have a handle on it. But what say you? The most important part of this video is your opinion of it. Good, great, fantastic. Yes, Shane, I've seen Vektor live. They're fantastic. They are they all went to Juilliard. They're all fantastic. Or not great, not good, not my cup of tea. Shane, it's not my kind of thrash, really. I like the heavy, thick, distorted guitars and just the full force power, and not so much the kind of progressive stuff. All that can be put in the comments below, and you tell me what you think. Can you do that? If you have a hard rock or a heavy metal or a thrashy special request, you want to see it on the channel, you want a shout out in that video, click the link in the description below. Donate a few dollars to the channel. We'll get it done in your honor, okay? That's all I got, guys. Vektor.